fine.
Okay.
You want to say hi?
Hi, Dripping Springs. I am Amber Pierce with Coit Cleaning and Restoration, and here is Ashley Tullis with Atomic Properties Group. We are your dream team with the weekly drip, talking about all things drip. And you may or may not have noticed that we are doing something a little bit different this week.
Where are we? Why, by gosh, we're outside because A, it's a beautiful day. And B, today is Library Giving Day. So we're coming to you live from the front porch of the library.
Right here. We even have the sign. It's official. Dripping Springs Community Library.
So if you haven't seen our posts, I would be surprised because we've been rather obnoxious about them, but in the best way, in the spirit of giving. Today is Library Giving Day. If you watched the show a couple weeks ago, we had our dear friend Sarah Rose telling you all about it. And it's a 24-hour campaign where we are raising money and proceeds go to build out the new library. So we just thought it would be super fun to come to you live from the library for season 5, episode 14 of the weekly drip. And our goal for today is to raise $100,000 from the streets. I heard that's where it's been coming
from. The people on the street.
From the street people of Dripping Springs. And our community has generously donated $82,952.45.
Woo!
All of which is matched by another donor. So like just double it. And that's kind of the tally of where we are right now, which is really, really exciting. There's going to be a link on this video after we log off if you want to make a donation but haven't been able to yet. So we'll make it super easy. You can click around on my page, on Amber's page, on the neighbor's page. You're going to see a lot of this logo floating around. Just follow the logo.
Follow the logo.
Yeah. And that is exactly how you will be led to donate. So why do we need to donate for a library? That seems kind of weird, right? Like, why are we passing the hat to build a new library? Well, our library is not funded by the state or the county or the city. So your property taxes aren't helping to fund the library. The library does receive a small portion of sales tax revenue. So that covers the operating expenses. But for the new construction of it, we really need help in that lift. And I don't know if you've built anything lately, but the lumber prices alone
are outrageous.
They're insane. They're absolutely insane. Amber, will you hand me that there?
I sure will.
Thank you. So we'll link everything, but here is
some businesses are matching the donations.
a little sneak preview of the rendering. And if you hear some conversation happening off to the side, you're not hearing things. That's true. There are donors on the porch right now giving and getting information about the library. And we're going to be here until what, 6?
I think till about 5:30.
5:30 on the porch of the library. So if you want to come do it in person, maybe your littles would like to donate, and this could be a great little outing. And you can check out some books while you're here. You know, it just makes sense. We'll be hanging out on the porch until then. I feel like I want to be like, does anybody have any questions? People ask lots of questions. Does anybody have any questions? What can we tell them that they don't know already?
In case, I feel like we've already said this, but in case you don't know, our current library is wonderful. And when it was built to be able to sustain the 900 card members that they had at the time. Currently, we are sitting at 12,000 card holders. Just the math is not quite mathing anymore. It's not really working. The parking lot at our current library only holds 43 cars, which it is working. They're making it work right now, but really our community has such an immense need for not only a bigger library, but for meeting spaces. And this new library is not going to just be a library. It's going to be a place for our community members to come together, where we can learn together, we can grow together, we can support each other. There's going to be space for that. For any of you who have been to our local library lately and tried to attend a class or even the little story time this morning.
I
I
like
think
that.
they had 50 kids this morning when I was here.
Like sardines.
And they're making the best with what they have, which is so wonderful, and we all appreciate that. But we can do better than this. And our community deserves better, and our children deserve better. And Ashley and I both are such proud supporters of the library, and we're really passionate about this project, not only because we love to read, but because it's such a huge need in our community. And that's what we do. We're all about supporting our community and trying to make things happen and trying to support in any way that we can. So this just really made sense for both of us to jump in on it.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of people to, of course, thank. So for the $80,000+ from the people on the streets, thank you to each and every one of you. Then HEB has generously pledged a $50,000 match, which is pretty stinking incredible. That was not included in that total that I just read. And then several businesses and organizations have all pledged as well. I want to start with a special thank you to Wild Birds Unlimited. They are a $15,000 pledge. And I don't know the exact pledge amounts, but it was at least $5,000 and up from the businesses I'm mentioning. South Star Bank, Austin American Statesman, Flying Fish Academy. I'm going to forget someone, and I'm just so sorry. I should have written the list down and read it, so I didn't really screw it up. But here we are. Indigo Healing and Acupuncture. That's like my healing bestie.
Not surprised at all.
Good grief.
They're always helping out with everything. They are wonderful.
And then Amber and I run a little big book club, the Weekly Drip Book Club, which is a spinoff from this show. We aren't reading a book every week. I mean, some of us are,
but not the main book club. You're not required to read a book a week.
So for our members that are watching, thank you for your dues, which went directly to the library. Today, we actually added our 100th due paying member. So I'm like, there's so much to celebrate. I don't think number 100 even had a clue how special she was, but here we are. So we're super, super grateful. Again, we're hanging out on the porch, taking your donations in person until 5:30. And our day of giving even continues. There's several businesses where a percentage of proceeds is being donated. My husband and I grabbed lunch at Summer Revival Wine, and it was delicious as always. 10% of our bill coming back to the library. So I ordered a little heavy today in the spirit of.
That's okay.
It was for the library.
It's for the library. It's for the library. And if you want a list of those businesses, you can also follow the link. There is a list of businesses that are supporting and giving additional donations today for Library Giving Day, as well as the list of all of the big donors that have already donated. So definitely, if it's something where you don't feel like you can give anything, or even if you can only give $5, whatever you can do is so appreciated. And like we said, it is going to be matched today. So even $5 is $10.
It's $10.
And that's like
magic.
That's like a book. Woo!
It is, which is amazing. Chick-fil-A is one of the other ones. So I'm going to dinner at Chick-fil-A tonight. Never mind that I ate Chick-fil-A for lunch yesterday. I don't know if a nutritionist would approve of what I'm doing, but it's for the library.
It's for the library. And there's also, if you come to the library right now to do an in-person donation, they have Slice Street Pizza. And if you have not had Slice Street Pizza yet, you should, because it is delicious. And he's very conscientious about his ingredients. He really cares about what's going into it. So it's not just like something frozen not that frozen pizza can't be good too, but he really cares about his ingredients. And so it's pizza you can feel pretty good about eating. Their pesto is delicious.
Yeah, they've been feeding people here all day. This morning it was donuts, now it's pizza, but it's for the library. It's not for our health.
These are negative calories for the library.
They don't count on Library Giving Day. So to recap again, it is the National Day of Giving. So today, April 3rd, nationwide, this event is going on. This year, it just so happens to help in the efforts of building the new library. As we mentioned, we're increasing parking. So as you can imagine, that's increasing capacity. We're going from a capacity of 130 stacked together like sardines in the library to that facility will be able to take on about 1,000 people inside and out when it's all said and done, which is pretty incredible. Between the inside spaces, it's a story and a half. And downstairs is exclusively dedicated to children and maker spaces. Outside is an amphitheater, an event lawn. So you're going to see this all culminate into just being amazing for the community. I mean, truly a community center that just happens to be a library. And if you're wondering, where is this going to be? It's actually very close to the existing library. So they
You can't
have,
see where I'm pointing, but it's right over there.
it's right over there, just off screen. So the land was purchased a while back, and it actually touches the land that the existing library is on. Right now, you enter the existing library from Sportsplex. The new library, which will open at the end of 2027, early 2028, that will be entered from Binney Lane. So you turn. Right now, it dead ends into a cul-de-sac. That's just going to go into a parking lot with, what was it? How many spaces? Over 100?
I don't remember.
There's a lot.
A lot. It's definitely more than 43.
Like, they should charge it Founders Day because they could make a mint and just build the whole library charging for parking. Why had nobody
There's an
think of us?
idea.
Yeah. Right. Somebody write that down.
We have ideas for you, Sarah. There's not just pizza here. There are also these really cute stickers. And this one is the one that I love. Empower your shelf. So cute. So if you want to come down and you want to actually have no calories, there's cute stickers.
But wait, there's more. So as a part of the campaign, you've probably seen similar things for raising money. The one I point to, it's boring. We're so much better than that. You can buy a brick that paves the way to the entrance. We're not doing bricks, you guys. We are doing hand-blown glass butterflies.
They're so beautiful.
They are so beautiful. I'm almost afraid to touch this one because it's on a stand. Ta-da. So at different sizes, these butterflies are available for purchase as sponsorships. And as I mentioned, it's a 2-story space. It's really a story and a half. There's this giant area above the stairs, and on one side of it is kind of like amphitheater type seating. And these will hang at varying heights above the stairwell. So you could have your own little leave behind right here in the local library. Also,
something like that.
Also in the website is more information on that, because I know we're just fast diving information. I know we're not really doing all of it justice. The campaign does it so much better than us.
We don't work for the library. We are just really big fans. We're big fans and supporters.
Definitely big fans. But I kind of feel like that's what we have for today.
Yeah, same.
Sound good?
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for meeting me at the library.
We don't know how to do this.
We have so much fun together.
We feel weird. Like what? But what do I do with my hands? I don't know. Oh.
It's different in person.
If you know, you know. That is all for season 5, episode 14 of the Weekly Drip. I'm Ashley Tullis, your local real estate expert, and this is Amber Pierce, owner of Coit Cleaning and Restoration. Guys, we will see y'all next time.